Hi everyone, and welcome to Power of Parks, where we share inspiring stories from people who have benefited from nature, parks, and recreation. My guests today are Emily Briceno, Jemma Currie, and Marina Barto. They're students who lead a group called Surface 71, a nonprofit organization that helps keep our oceans and communities clean by raising awareness of plastic pollution, hosting and participating in cleanup events in parks and beaches, and working to get other students involved in their efforts. Emily and Jemma are seniors in high school. They're both co-founders and presidents of the group, and Marina is an 8th grader and vice president. Welcome, Emily, Jemma, and Marina.
Hi, thank you.
Hi.
So tell me about Surface 71. What are your missions and goals, and how are you involved in the community?
Yeah, so Surface 71 is a 501c3 nonprofit student-led organization. And it started out when Emily and I were actually in middle school, and it was originally a class project called Water for India. The class worked on raising money to build wells for communities in India, and then some of us actually went on the trip to see the difference that we made firsthand. Emily was actually one of those students who got to go. But by the time we started our freshman year, our teacher, Miss Stephanie Killingsworth, reached out to us and asked us if we wanted to take the next step, and that's pretty much how we became Surface 71. And fun fact, actually, Surface 71 got its name because 71% of the Earth's surface is made out of water, and only 1.2% of that water is drinkable.
Our missions include just generally helping our environments, making sure that single-use plastics stay out of our environments and our waterways. We focus on making sure that these plastics don't get into marine life or any of the other adverse effects that it has on our environments.
Right, so it's about keeping our communities clean and keeping the ocean clean. Tell me a little bit more about your involvement in the community.
In our community, we've done a bunch of different initiatives. Our main one is installing water refill stations into public schools, ranging from elementary to high school. We started out with Coniston Middle School, Palmetto Elementary, Forest Hill High School, and Suncoast High School, and we're still broadening to more schools around the county. We've also held monthly beach cleanups. And we still do cleanups, large cleanups in different areas currently. We also just do regular outreach programs with students and just generally spreading awareness.
Awesome. So what's unique about Surface 71?
I think the most unique thing about Surface 71 is that not only are we student organized, but we're student led. We focus on inspiring change into the new generation and just bringing awareness to them. We also work on a global issue, but on a more local level, making it easier to tackle. While many people associate us with cleanups or picking up trash, we really do much more, as I've stated before. Another thing that I think is unique about Surface 71 is that we have innovative ideas to bring awareness about these problems to our generation. What I love best is our collaboration and partnership skills. We've been able to collaborate with nonprofits in our county, such as Friends of Palm Beach, Keep Palm Beach County Beautiful, and county governments, such as Palm Beach County Parks and Recreation, the City of West Palm Beach, and the City of Boca Raton. By working together, we can organize these cleanups and further implement our goals. Additionally, we've also had a recent partnership with Upcycle Bicycle Shop, which is in West Palm Beach, because during the pandemic, many people have felt isolated. So we've started a program thing where we hold monthly bike cleanups, where during which we also clean up the any areas that we're biking through, and then also just have a way for people to get out and exercise and feel less isolated.
Okay, and what made you want to form Surface 71?
A main thing that really urged us to form Surface 71 is that we saw how many students really needed to be educated about these issues, especially how many of them were honestly motivated to do it when they saw other people taking action as well. It kind of sets off a chain reaction especially within the youth, where if they see one person doing a cleanup or their friends doing something, then they feel empowered and motivated to do it as well. This main reason is why we've formed Surface 71, so that we can bring these actions over to our younger generation that may not know about it, or just inspire them for change.
You're basically leading the next generation and showing them what the issue is and helping resolve the issues. That's great. So what are you seeing when you're doing these cleanup events in particular?
Our most common debris is probably bottle caps because they're everywhere and they're so little and they're on everything. But we find straws, plastic water bottles, and plastic bags, and also like cutlery a lot. So just a lot of like single-use plastics.
Another big thing that we do find is just a lot of microplastics. These are just pieces of plastics that have been broken down from like the environment being tossed around in the waves. And these ultimately do hurt our fish or our marine life most often because they think it's food and they're able to ingest it. So we do find that a lot in the sands or in dunes and so on.
Also just products from like the Caribbean. We see a lot like vinegar bottles from the Caribbean and like hair product bottles. And yeah, it really ranges. Like we just see different things. I feel like every single time we have a cleanup. There's always something different.
Yeah, every place we go to brings in different areas because of the tides. So it's really differentiated from the area. We find like everything you could possibly think of.
Can you talk a little about why it's important for people to know this, students in particular?
It's really important because like studies show that the highest indicator, like how I mentioned earlier, the highest indicator that people will pick up litter or trash is when they see others doing it. We do really focus on peer-to-peer modeling in our organization, and it's just really the best way to reduce plastic pollution. Even just doing your small part in your beach or your community, really just incites change with others. People, I feel like, really do want to do the right things. They do want to keep parks clean. They want to help wherever they can, but they just need that kind of push. They need engagement and encouragement. Cleaning up is good for our planet, but it's also good for our well-being and health. During these times, it's now more than ever, it's important to get outdoors and enjoy nature. But it's hard to do that when there's plastic and trash everywhere, or you're just not feeling motivated. This is why we love to hold our cleanups and get our youth outdoors to de-stress, clean up litter, and ultimately help our environment and our marine life.
Yeah, in addition to that, I think we can all agree that our Earth just really needs help at the moment. And we are, even if it's a small difference that we're making, we are making one. And I think, yeah.
And it's like if everyone could just do simple acts once they're out, it can make a really big difference. Like even if you just go to the beach and pick up one piece of plastic, it's helping.
And Emily and Jemma, you were in middle school when you started, and now you're both seniors. You've come a long way. Can you talk about when you started, how many people you started with, and where you are right now, where you want to be? I know you two probably are heading to college soon.
Sure. I mean, we pretty much started with 2 people. We had another girl, but she ended up moving to Tennessee. And then we brought on Marina a couple of years ago. So we've kind of just always stayed small, but we have other people.
Yeah, we just recently expanded with 2 more members who have been really beneficial to our organization, really bringing us a different outlook and expanding our influence. We do try to engage younger youth like Marina so that we can ultimately pass down our organization to her, keep the sustainability aspect of it. Because me and Jemma do plan on going to college, and it might be difficult for going away and trying to do stuff still in this area.
And there are so many different opportunities to connect with the community, especially in Palm Beach County, with the amount of beaches. What other organizations have you been able to partner with?
Strawfish, which has been really great. They make paper straws and
Other cutlery.
Yeah, which has been really nice because we're able to take their straws and stuff to our events and show them to people.
Yeah, and Friends of Palm Beach and Keep Palm Beach County Beautiful are other organizations that we work closely with. They've provided us with not only the inspiration to do cleanups, but also materials and a group to do our cleanups with. And of course, City of West Palm Beach or City of Boca Raton, where we've had our cleanups, where we've been able to get permits, and they've let us use their space.
We also have been able to partner with different key clubs and student governments within our community, and that really helps reach out to other schools and get more students involved, which is really nice too.
Yeah, we're going to be doing another cleanup with in partnership with different key clubs in the Boca and Boynton area, and hold a cleanup there.
I think it's all about finding new partners and connecting with their partners and just keep talking to different types of organizations. So I think that's a really big part
for
of it.
sure.
And that's a great point. Can you talk a little about how starting this organization has helped you develop other skills?
Given us a lot of life skills, for sure.
Yeah, there's like a lot of behind the scenes that people, I guess, really don't see when they come to our cleanups or they use our stations, that like include like, you know, back and forth emailing, lots of meetings, paperwork, and these are all like things that we really need, but because like no one really, I guess, notices it. So through Palm Beach Philanthropy is how we really got started. The Palm Beach Philanthropy Tank is a organization that that like finds student groups in like the area in Palm Beach County, and partners them up with mentors, and also gives them a certain amount of money in order to start their project or their organization. We were the 2018 finalists, and we received $12,000 in funding to implement our water refill stations and continue doing our cleanups and other initiatives that we've had. Through that, I think that's really how we got started and really like kicked off and been able to become where we are today.
I feel like it gave us our confidence too. Like we're like, okay, wait, we can actually do this. We have money now. We were able to go and talk on a stage in front of a bunch of people, which was scary, and then we kind of got over that hurdle, I guess. We met with different principals all around Palm Beach County when we were installing our water refill stations, and that was kind of really big for us because we were sophomores and Marina was in 6th grade. And so we were just so young and going and meeting with all these principals and
and
school
establishing
board.
ourselves.
So it was exciting. That was definitely like a big thing.
It's crazy how like a little idea that we had could really explode into this big of a project.
Awesome. So where can people go to learn more about Surface 71?
We have our art sculptures, and we also have like an Instagram and an email, and our Instagram and Twitter. Our email is surface71wpb@gmail.com, and our Twitter is just surface71. So
Our Instagram and our Twitter and Facebook all have the same handle, Surface 71.
Is there anything else you'd like people to know about your cause or your organization?
Well, just this is for anyone listening, but do make sure that you check us out on social medias, and email us if you do want to get involved. We can find something that we might be doing in your area and just get you involved. Please keep engaging in your community. Clean up when you can. Hopefully this podcast inspires you to go out and do something good for your community.
Thank you all so much.